Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on and have a conversation about it was a video. It was actually in her community tab. Her name is Chrissie. She is here on YouTube. I think she's kind of in that pink pill sector. Women, black women who promote interracial relationships and marriage, right? And so, in order for them to do that, I guess that's why they feel like they have to do this. I don't know why they do it, but they will downplay black men or black people in general, black culture. And so a couple years ago, she did this whole thing, and it was kind of fun because we got to talk about music and different songs that came out over the years, excuse me. But she was saying that dark skinned black women were made to sing about, to beg men to stay with them in relationships, right? That only the darker skinned women, skin tone women had these songs. And so a lot of us were trying to say, no, that's not true. I think this song by Beyonce, like that, Ring the Alarm, and then we were saying Monica's Why Her. I think that it's a music thing. I think even Tina Marie may have, Fire and Desire. Yeah, she does. And she's not black. So that's, it's just something to say, right? To kind of put us down, put down our culture. I feel like a lot of these people that get into these relationships, and this is my opinion, I'm not trying to offend anyone, this is my opinion. Ain't nothing that I'm saying, law. As my girl India Ari says, ain't nothing that I'm saying, law. This is just my opinion in watching people and dealing with people. I feel like some of these people feel guilty about some of the decisions that they make in life, and so they have to, kind of beat up on black people in order to feel good about their decisions, right? Because I feel like if you're not into black music, then don't, why talk about it? Um, and personally, I don't find Anthony Hamilton's Charlene as a struggle song, but someone was pointing out that he was starving. He's starving Charlene, child. I didn't know Charlene was starving. That's why she left the man. I didn't know. I did not know. So, Charlene was getting starved, and then they saying X Factor by Lauryn Hill is a struggle song. I didn't get that either because according to Wyclef, that's a real life situation. Um, so I don't know. Let me know what do you guys think about what she's saying. And do you know any? Are there songs that you classify as struggle love songs? Because personally, I don't think in these terms. Um, I don't. They said everything by Life Jennings is struggle love. I don't agree with that. I don't think everything by Jaheim is struggle love, even though he named his album Ghetto, Still Ghetto, and Ghetto Classics. Uh, the songs on his album, are real life. Like he really speaks to real life situations, if anybody. And so, and who else singing Jaheim anyway? I don't care what he's singing. So, I don't know. I just don't see things the way some people see things. Like I said, I think people try to pull everything or anything that they can out of stuff to make it look bad. And here we are sitting in a culture that everybody's trying to steal, and we're bad mouthing it, right? And we're calling ourselves black people. But I digress. But yeah, name some struggle love songs for me because I don't know. I know Jaheim has a song called Struggle Love, but that song is not about just about struggling. They're not even struggling. He said, "We made it." She was there when I was struggling. Now we made it. I just wish things were simple again. That's what he's saying in the song. Life was simple when we didn't have all this stuff, right? That's what the meaning of the song is. So just because it's called Struggle Love, um, yeah. So I don't know. I don't, and a lot of these guys are all constantly talking about buying their girls this, buying it. Um, I think people have to be mindful as well when they're saying all this stuff. I think some of this is very class elitist, it's very elitist, very Grey Poupon. If you only can listen to Puffy and to Rick Ross, then that's fine. That's who you should focus on. That's who speak to you. But everybody, most black people in this country are in a struggle, if we want to be honest. And so I think it's a lot of fairy dust that go on YouTube all the time, right? You know, everybody's trying to act like they doing so much more than they are, and half these people talking, you know, are 5 minutes off of being in a struggle themselves. But you know, I digress. I understand she's either engaged to a white guy or married to one, and I understand what she's trying to push. And then I was kind of thinking too, like can't other than John B, name the white artist that's putting black women in their videos. Um, you know, so what's the conversation behind that? Like, if these brothers are not talking to you at some level that they can relate to you, who talking to you, right? I mean, you guys get what I'm saying with that? So, and like I said, 99% of black America is not doing it. You know, we're not doing that great like that to where we're going to be sitting up talking about diamonds and furs and Bentleys all day. You know, but I don't know what they expect to hear in music. You know, unless they think everybody's supposed to be sprinkling fairy dust. And I also want to make this point: a lot of people that write music are not necessarily black. So a lot of these songs that some of these black artists are singing are not even written by them, and they're not written by a black person. And I also said that I don't feel like people are singing to me, because I feel like people are making it sound as if these people are singing to them, and you shouldn't be looking at a lot of these guys thinking that. Half these guys, especially today, are not even married or to a black woman, or you know, their children look, you know, unidentifiable. So why would you take their music so literal, even if they are talking about a struggle? Because they can be in a struggle with anybody. They don't necessarily have to be in a struggle with a black person. And that's why I said, you know, the conversation is very fairy dust half the time that these people bring up. Um, you know, but if you guys know of any struggle love songs, please name those songs for me. Um, you know, one of the only artists that I know that constantly making a point to identify black women in his music is Raheem Devine. Now, is he considered a struggle love artist? I don't know. Let me know if you find him to be a struggle love artist. They didn't say Raheem Devine on that list. They were naming Jaheim Life, Anthony Hamilton, Lauryn Hill. Ashanti came up a lot for whatever reason. And Ja Rule came up, 50 Cent's 21 Questions. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of rap today. And I think that it's, you know, the culture of hip hop, the way it was, is certainly not what it used to be. I can name songs where there were rappers. There's not a lot of them, but they when they were speaking directly to black women, they would say that in the song, and so those songs are out there. But I don't think you're gonna find that today. So I don't really think that people should listen to music and feel like simply because you see a black man, he's talking to black women. They're not talking, especially today. They're not talking to black women. Some of them are not talking to women at all. So let's just go to be, you know, let's keep it real about that. So I don't think people should picture themselves in these songs or hear, you know, I just, like I said, I feel like it's just something to complain about or to say that, you know, they're not wanting to uplift black women. Well, we know that by the way they live. So I don't think that, you know, we need to have the songs tell us differently, because, you know, we understand. Um, but let me know if you guys know any struggle music, struggle love between the struggle love songs that are out today. And also let me know if you think that when people are singing that, are they singing to you? Do you feel like they are speaking to women that look like them? Or do you think they're just speaking to women in general? in the R&B, or because I don't even think R&B really is out here anymore. Pop music, or if they're calling it hip hop, the hip hop is out here today. When you hear these guys bring up women, and you honestly see images of black women to the point where you think, okay, this is about us, this is our culture, this is being represented in front of me. I don't. So let me say that. And I don't know what a struggle love song is. But if you do, let me know the name of it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.